Hey everyone, back for another movie review. I didn't really care for the first one. Let's see if the second one is any better. Let's talk about Addams Family 2.
Just thinking about the weather.
Just to make this review really short, no, it's not good. I really hated it for every reason that I didn't like the first one. Let's get to the plot of this movie real quick. Not that it really has much of a plot. Wednesday is becoming frustrated with her family. Gomez, her dad, notices that she is being frustrated, so he thinks the best way to bring the whole family together is to do what every bad animated movie after 2000 does. Let's do a road trip. So they do a road trip. Along the way, there are seeds planted in Wednesday's head that she's not part of the family. And away we go. First of all, this is a comedy. It's not funny. There's one funny scene in the movie, and I'll get to that later on. 2, I'm not a huge fan of the animation of this movie. Yes, I understand that the humans are supposed to look ugly because it's supposed to contrast the Addams family and the whole idea of who the real monster is. Problem with that is the humans are just hideous. And then the Addams family are so flat looking, in all honesty. And this isn't done in CGI. So I get what they're trying to do, but it doesn't work. 3, the character. I don't care. The problem with that is none of the characters are very interesting. Yes, Wednesday, voiced by Chloë Grace Moretz, is supposed to be like that. She's playing into the character. But then you have someone like Pugsley who barely talks in the movie. Then you have Uncle Fester, who is supposed to be like comic relief, but he's never funny. Morticia talks just like Wednesday. Morticia, played by Charlize Theron. Please, Charlize, get a new agent. Stop. Or maybe this is how she pays for like her indie movies. I don't know, but please let me know when you do an indie movie, because I can't take between this and Fast 9 earlier this year. You're being wasted. Gomez, played by Oscar Isaac, who I've never really found what anyone sees in him. He's the only one who's bouncy, but he's like such a ditz. Like he's not getting what's going on. And in all honesty, him and Morticia in this movie are terrible parents. Like Morticia should be like, she actually did, I think, at the beginning before the road trip, going, "You are the problem, Gomez." And then no, it's not really brought up ever again. There's a scientist played by Bill Hader, who probably has one good line, but he's doing an impression of someone, and I can't think of who right now. There's a secondary plot with Pugsley, who he's trying to get a girl, or he's trying to get any girl, anyone. And I was just like, oh, this is so not funny. And actually, the movie's kind of pretty boring since you have no characters who are fun to be around. Everyone's so dour. Like I said, there was one good scene that almost made me chuckle. It's a bar scene where Lurch and Wednesday go into a biker bar, and Wednesday tells Lurch, show them what your hands can do. And he does, the knuckle cracking thing. And then he goes to the bikers, and then he walks past them and starts playing on the piano. He starts playing "I Will Survive." And of course that gets all the bikers to start dancing. And it almost made me snicker, and then I go, wait, I should be watching Keanu Reeves' The Replacement. That was way better a movie, and it was actually kind of funny. I didn't like this movie. I didn't like it at all. I'm going to have to give the Addams Family Part 2. I'm going to give it a 2.5. It wasn't insulting, but it was horrible. This movie's awful short, too. And I want to get into this real quick. It does a lot of post-2000 tropes of bad animation. Goes on the road trip. Has pop songs playing consistently throughout the movie. The only pop song that it didn't hit was when the bikers are introduced, they start playing Motorhead. And I was like, wow, that's different. I still don't like it, but it's different. You have the contrived storyline. And then fourth and finally, oh my god, This trope needs to die. The movie ends on a dance scene. All the characters get together for the happy ending and they all start dancing. If I never see an animated movie that ends like this, I will be a happy man. This trope needs to die. Yeah, I didn't like Addams Family too. If any one of you saw it, please let me know what you thought. Like I said, I gave it a 2.5. And I think I only gave it that for the freaking I Will Survive stuff. I thought that actually made me kind of giggle. That's all I have for today. I just put up a Halloween Kills review yesterday. Next week I think Dune comes out next week, but whatever. I'll find some movies to review. Hopefully something good. Alright, later.
with a shiver